Welcome to day 4 of the Sleep Awareness Week. For those who don't know me, my name is Carol Richard. I am the founder of the Sleep Success Academy, and we're already on day 4 of Sleep Awareness Week. So I've done videos for day 1, 2, and 3 so far. If you haven't watched them, I suggest you go back and watch them. And at the same time, as you're watching these videos, if you're finding them helpful, why don't you share them with your friends? Every single person goes through lack of sleep at some point in their life. And sometimes one of these tips might be all they need in order for their sleep to get better, and then they can get back to being the person they want to be in this life. So make sure you share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get more information when you want it. So day 4, we're going to talk about mindset. So our mindset is the second component to better sleep. So we've talked about emotional well-being already, and now today we're talking about mindset. I believe that when we believe that we have no more off switch for our brain, or I just can't fall asleep easily, I've been like this all my life, I've always been a poor sleeper, all of those sentences that come out of our mouth, all these thoughts and belief, they are part of our mindset. And we believe them because we've maybe had a lot of nights that are poor sleep. And one thing that is very clear to me, there's a difference between a fact and conditioning. I've had some clients say to me, well, it's a fact for me. I know if I don't sleep tonight, that tomorrow will be dangerous for me to drive. True, that is a fact. But the belief and the conditioning that happens is how that creates fear, how that creates anxiety, how that creates lack of sleep. And so when we sit and we keep ruminating in these thoughts, then that causes more lack of sleep because it brings on that emotional well-being that's not okay. That's why we look at mindset second. And I have a video, 4-step process to transform your thoughts, that will be in the description below, that you can go and listen to. And we really want to start paying attention to our thoughts and our beliefs. And then so the 4 steps is like, what is my current thought? So I won't be able to sleep tonight. How does that thought make you feel? Anxious, fear, anxiety, right? What if I was to reframe that thought, that step 3, I reframe it to a different thought. So instead of I won't be able to sleep tonight, maybe I think about, well, I usually fall asleep after a few hours of trying to sleep, so I will get some sleep. See how that just changed? It's still the truth. We didn't say, oh, I'm going to fall asleep easily, because that's too much. Our nervous system is not going to believe that. Our mind's not going to believe that. But if we say, well, I usually eventually fall asleep and I'll get at least 3 or 4 hours of sleep. And from experience, I manage on that. It's not great, but I've survived. Then step 4 is, how does this new thought make you feel? It's really then there's a little bit of hope, a little bit of relief that I will go to sleep. See, my nervous system just did like a, right? It's not as constricted. It's more of like, okay, this 4-step process, I pair it with some tapping, of course. And then once we do this over and over, we will start noticing that we are creating new neural pathways in our brain. Our mindset will start shifting. And the next thing you know, we'll start believing that we can sleep every night. And once we start believing something different, then things change. And so I really want you to go check out that video on the 4-step process to transform your thoughts. And once you've done that, let me know what your current thought is and what you've been able to come up for yourself on what that new thought could be if you were to reframe it to something more supportive and positive. That's it for day 4. Looking forward to seeing you in day 5 tomorrow. And again, if you have a friend that this could be beneficial to, make sure you share it with them. That would be your contribution to this sleep-deprived world so that we can all do something to make it better.